Hey beautiful people, I'm already excited and super proud of my new chess series that I'm about to introduce to you guys in today's video. If you want to learn some serious chess, stay tuned, right? So I have titled my new chess series ZMC, which is Zen Mode Chess. I'll simply guess my opponent, and that's GMO. So let me know in the comment section which title you think conveys the theme of this chess series. So this is where I'll try to reveal my opponent's ratings after the games. Right, so let's get into Zen mode to hide my opponents. And as you may have observed, I'm currently on Lichess and I've intentionally set the minimum opponent rating at 1700 and the maximum at 2200. So let's see how the game will go, and I'll try my level best to guess the rating of my opponent based on the moves that they're going to be playing. So the French defense, so this is a clear indication that maybe my opponent is between 2100 and 22, maybe somewhere around 2150. Okay, now pawn to c5 is kind of weird. I reconsider my thoughts. I'm now thinking my opponent is rated below 2150 or somewhere between 2100 and 2140. Why? Because of that little transposition with pawn to c5. And now this is turning into some kind of the Benoni defense with no pawn on e6. So let's go knight to f3, followed by bishop e2 next and castle short. Yeah, because most 2000s and 2100s like messing up in the opening stage. There we see pawn to s6, bishop d3 first, trying to castle short. Yeah, so most of them are not comfortable with their openings, and sometimes that also includes myself when it comes to which opening I should play. So I just castled short, and black plays rook e8. Maybe I should go bishop g5. Yep. So bishop g5 pinning the knight to the queen. So just want to put a little bit of some pressure at 6 g5. Okay, g5. You know what? I'm thinking of sacrificing my knight on g5. I mean, how about knight takes g5 and pawn takes, bishop takes, again pinning the knight to the queen? What if black plays bishop e7? Or maybe I have pawn to d6. Let me try knight takes g5, just sacrificing my knight because I'm taking advantage of these highlighted weaknesses. On the king side, I have none. So knight takes g5, that looks good. So if pawn takes, bishop takes. And now what is my opponent going to do? Is it bishop e7 or bishop e5? Now honestly, I don't know the plan from here. I'm just improvising for lack of better terms. So king g7. King g7 by black. Maybe I should go pawn to f5. You see, I don't even have a proper plan in my head. You know, I just thought of sacrificing my knight and open up some lines. So knight c3 first, maybe trying to put more pressure on the pinned piece on f6. So black's knight on f6 is pinned to the queen, and that's what I'm trying to take advantage of. So pawn to b5 is what I call a zero move because black is not attending to the real problem on f6. Okay, so rook takes, bishop takes, what else? The knight is still pinned. If bc, I'm just going to develop my queen maybe to f3, adding more salt to the wound. Anyway, so based on these moves in the middle game so far, I can reconsider my thoughts for the last time. I think my opponent should be rated between 2050 and 2100. So I'm going to settle with that. This can't be a 2200 at best. So that's my final guess. And there we see queen h8. Wait a second. This is more than a move. My initial idea was to go queen f3, then put the queen on c3 someday. But seems like I can't do that anymore because black is threatening to checkmate on h2 with his queen. See that both the bishop and the queen are eyeballing the h2 pawn, which is only defended by the king. So I must do something about that. Maybe I should play something like pawn to f5. I don't know if that's gonna work. Or maybe I should first of all trade on f6. So bishop takes f6 with check. And after king takes, I go queen f3 check. You know, trying to buy time on the king. I always have pawn to g3, by the way. If king g7, I have queen g4 check. Or there we see king e7. So let me just go pawn to g3, stopping the checkmate. And let's see what my opponent is going to do next. Yeah, this should be a 2100 at best. I'm planning to go rook fe1 or rook AE1. I don't know which one will make sense. And I should be mindful of time as well. I'm getting low on time. So there we see pawn takes, then rook FA1. Okay, king D8. Can I just take the pawn on F7? Oh, I'm getting low on time, guys. So forgive me. I'm slow when it comes to blitz. Very slow. So the plan is to go bishop G6. So there we see king C7 now. Rook SC1. Just want to get back that pawn. Or maybe bishop F5 first. Bishop F5. Trying to go rook E8. Attacking black's queen on H8. Knight S6, rook E8. So 11 seconds. Can I mate this guy? Or maybe I should reduce my commentary, because I don't want to lose on time. If queen takes B2, I have rook B1. Okay, so queen D4. Oh, 6 seconds. This is check. Rook takes check. No, guys. So take the rook. So just removed that. I have queen takes a6 check, or queen. Oh my god. 2 seconds. Queen B8 check. 1 second. No. No. This is not fair. Okay, checkmate. Great. I was close, very close with my rating prediction. So my opponent is rated 2088, so close to 2100, right? Yeah, I kind of guessed because that's not how we play the French defense. So if you want to learn how to play the French defense like a pro, watch my tutorial video that has just popped up in the card above, and you will thank me later. Also, remember to subscribe to my channel and hit the like button before I play the next game. Like now. Right, welcome back to my second game. Again, I have no idea who I am playing against, so let me just go with the rating opening since I don't know the strength of my opponent or their rating. So pawn to c4 is the rating. Oh, why can't I just play the Tennyson Gambit? I mean, this is one opening I have mastered, which I can play against almost anybody except Magnus or any super grandmaster. So knight to f6, d3 as usual. If pawn takes, I'll take back. Yep. So bishop takes d3. Now see that move. Pawn to h6 is a very big blunder in the Tennyson Gambit. And this to me looks like I'm playing against someone rated between 2000 and 2050. Or let me just say someone rated below 2000, because this could be an 1100, 1500, 1600, or someone who doesn't really know openings very much. So knight takes f7 is the move here, double attacking the queen and the rook on h8. If my opponent plays queen d5, attacking my pawn on g2, maybe I'm going to change my mind and say this is a 2100 rated opponent, because now they have realized their previous blunder, because that's what most 2100s are good at. Identifying their immediate mistakes, and I don't mean to insult because that also happens to me. Instead of pawn to h6, black should have played knight c6. So there we see queen d5 just like I predicted. See what I'm talking about? But again, I have knight takes rook followed by bishop g6 check. Yeah, so this is a 2100. Clearly speaking, queen takes g2 is another blunder, you guys, because it allows bishop g6 check, and black is gonna lose his queen from here. So this must be a 2100 rated opponent, or a 21-0 something. Oh my teeth. I wasn't even close. This guy is a 2171 rated player, yet he doesn't know the famous Tennyson Gambit trap. Talk about starting chess openings, you guys, yet people don't want to learn these things. Funny thing is, my opponent's name, Mwansa, is a Bemba name in my country, Zambia. We have a lot of Mwansas here, and just for disclosure, I am Bemba by tribe myself, so this is not new to me. I strongly believe that my opponent was a Zambian. Just a pity my countryman doesn't know the Tennyson Gambit. I'd love to meet this guy and share some little notes. Just a little joke. Right, you guys, hope you learned one or two things. Let me know what you think about my new chess series. As for me, it's very fun to play against people you don't know or people whose ratings you don't know, because that gives me a certain confidence that I cannot explain. No intimidation, no interruptions, and nothing at all. I'm just in my own world playing my very best. So personally, I love this new series of mine, and someone might say it's a little bit similar to Gotham's Guess the Elo episodes, but hey, I see a little difference here in that I'm trying to guess my opponent's ratings. So that's just for clarity. By the way, I'm a huge fan of Gotham, Levi Roseman. Shout out to him. I looked up to him for many years and got inspired by his works. So if anything, this is an inspiration from Levi Roseman's GTE, though different in nature. Thank you so much guys for watching. Also remember to subscribe and hit the like button. You can also follow me on Patreon, which is my membership page where I post long form videos and other premium content that I can't easily post on YouTube. Guys, thank you so much and hope to see you soon in my next video.